So guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Libor.
Hi.
Back on the channel. Back by popular demand, probably, actually.
You're too kind.
So, as you probably guessed, we're out in the Supra. As you're probably aware from before, we had some issues with the Supra. There was some, suspension issues with the bump steer, etc, etc. So there was some work done last year. We got on basically, and it's a bit spicy. And yeah, so we changed a few bits and pieces, and I've only just got back on getting it aligned and ready for the track again. So done all the alignment last night, this morning, and now we're out doing a few test laps. First lap out, just to see how things are, see if the alignment's made that much of a difference, see if there's any more problems. Obviously it needs to set up the rebound and the bump, so we're just seeing if there's any understeer on exit or entry of corners. So yeah, that's the basic rundown. At the moment it feels pretty good, and we've got Moran right up behind me. Oh, spicy.
This car looks good.
Mate, it's savage. He's just literally going through the last stages of getting all the parts silver-proofed kind of thing. So getting it reeled to a German spec so he can get it on German plates as well. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't know what's going on today. There seems to be a lot of like normal cars out. I think we've lost some wheel weights on the rear wheels because there's a lot of vibration from the rear tyres. And that is why I hate the Supra.
What happened there?
So, I don't know if you could see that on the video then, but literally at the Creston Schreddenkreuz, all the assists just came back on, traction control on, everything straight back on. So it bites. As soon as you lose a tiny bit of traction, it then bites when you gain the traction and it throws you over to one side. It's pathetic. It's the worst thing about this car. And this is why last time I drove this car, look, again, it's just grabbing the traction control. It's ridiculous. And again, there we go. So, yeah, as you can see, the alignment's probably a lot better, but the stupid assist systems on this are still a joke. I'm pissed about that.
That felt pretty scary.
This is what happened at Kesselchen. So I was flat on the left-hander, and it bit like that, and it literally almost threw me into a wall. That's how bad it was. So now it's just constantly interfering now, obviously, because traction control on track is not really what you want. It just makes everything really uneasy and really difficult. So obviously Apex, this isn't on the Apex fleet anymore. This is now owned by, ridiculous. This is now owned by Faby Baby, so his Instagram's down below if you want to give him a follow. Nearly forgot to slow down my bride side then. So yeah, if you want to give him a follow and follow the progress that he's going to do, a few bits with this car. So yeah, that's what the deal is with this now. But part of the deal was, before it went to him, we'd make sure that it was drivable for the track, alignment done, the bump steer issue almost fixed, or if not completely fixed, which it feels good regardless of the traction control biting. For a smooth corner like this, it actually feels really, really good.
Yeah.
The car's not moving around too much other than the assist interfering. Could probably change the rebound settings on the front a little bit. You can feel as you hit a crest or a bump, the wheel's taking a little bit long to return, but other than that, it's not terrible. How does it feel as a passenger?
I mean, surprisingly good. It does get scary when I can feel the traction control getting on as well, because I know it's going to interfere with your driving, which is never what you want. But it does feel pretty stable now.
You wasn't here when it was stock, was it?
No, I've never been in stock now.
Stock was dangerous. It was really, 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 really dangerous. So I was just taking a little bit of a different line there just to experiment, but that was shit. Yeah, stock was horrible. Like Schwindenkreuz was even worse than that before. See, obviously now traction control's going crazy. It's just like, what's going on? I'll try and really smooth it in on the throttle. Try and smooth the corners out as much as you can. So this does have adjustable maps on at the moment. We have got it in stock power though, because I'll be honest, you don't need more power from this, especially when it's this hairy anyway.
How much power does it have stock?
Stock is, that's a good question actually, is it 390?
Is that it?
Yeah, 390. There we go again. Really, it's so bad. Toyota, you need to sort out some of this assist systems and bullshit, to be honest. It's fucking horrendous. I'm sorry for the constant swearing, but like, even to the point there on that entry of the corner, the traction lights flashing and not allowing me to get on the power. It just makes everything very uneasy. It is, you're literally wrestling the car. Again, there we go, bites again. I'm not even going to try and get air if fans go on. I'm going to slow right down because that is going to go mental. But it does feel really nice mid-corner. I really want Robert to get in the driver's seat of this and give it a go, because I know he drove it a few laps when, bruh, he'd had a few laps in it when it was stock, so he knows how it felt. He had a few of the same issues. So yeah, it'd be nice to see what Robert thinks of it now. So I know he's going to be watching, so make sure you steal the keys, Robert.
I feel like it does need seats now.
Oh, it definitely needs seats.
I'm struggling to hold on now.
Traction control biting again. It's going to bite here, so I'm going to come off the gas. Biting again. All I can see in my peripheral vision is a traction control light going ape shit. So,
sorry.
Go on.
Still feels very quick, to be honest.
It is fast. It's a quick car. It is a very quick car. It feels a lot more. See, I was passenger in this when it was on the stock suspension setup and everything, so I know how it felt as a passenger. But you can feel a big difference as it is now. You can feel a real big difference, which is nice. It's kind of rewarding knowing that we put some work into the car and there's a difference. So that's cool. Obviously, regarding the traction control, is there really a way of getting rid of that? Who knows? Might have to speak to someone and see if it can be coded down. Who knows?
I'm sure it can.
I'm sure it can be. I'm sure some wizard somewhere can do it. Probably Martin at Rogue will probably be able to shed some light on the whole situation. But yeah. But other than that, the test, I say test, it wasn't really a test. It was more just a drive to see how the car was feeling. I would say a little bit of play with the front rebound and possibly a little bit of the rear higher speed compression, just on how it feels when you turn into the corners. But we'll have a little play with it and we'll get back out on another lap, I think, and see how it feels. But when this is at a point of comfortable. We'll probably do a walk around on this just to show what we changed, what's different, what we changed to set up to counteract certain reactions on the track and stuff. So stay tuned for that one for sure. But yeah, I think that concludes. I'm sweating now. That was stressful.
Yeah, that was hard
That
work.
was fucking stressful. So I think we're just going to head back to Apex now and decompress a little bit after that. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Make sure you give Bora a follow on Instagram.
Let's go.
It's underneath. All day shout outs, mate. Come on. He's been editing my videos for me because I'm pretty clueless and have to ask so many questions about Premiere Pro. So Bora's just like, do you know what? Just give me the footage. I'm doing it. I can't deal with your bullshit. So yeah, thank you for that, Libor. It's much appreciated. So make sure you go and give him a follow on Instagram. Yeah. Other than that, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell.
All the bells.
Bing. And I'll catch you on the next one. It's lit.